I wish I could find my controller for my Millennium Falcon. I put it away it's been a few years now because we were doing stuff in the living room and then there was stuff going on and they were doing stuff throughout the entire house. But what happened to it? I don't even remember what the Millennium Falcon controller looks like. That sucks. That was my favorite. That was my favorite flyer. Yeah, we liked Padroni, but no, nothing will ever compare to the Millennium. I flew that fucker in my oven while it was hot after a pizza had just come out. Now, my buddy asked, he's like, "Hey, do you mind if I fly?" And I'm like, "Well," I totally threw me off. I'm like, "I have no freaking clue where the controller is." So now I'm like, barely even thought about it. And I look at it today. I'm like, "Oh, I'd sure like to fly it." And then it's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, it's not all in one piece, but it's like somewhere in this house." I'm like, "Oh well, I guess I'm not flying it then." And he's a nice guy too. I want to let him fly it, but it's like I have to go buy another one so I can try out my drone. It's like, wow, expensive friends. He doesn't even know he's expensive. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Wish I could say the same, but I can't. Okay. So keep it down if you are. If you've been moaning this morning, you keep it down. Woo! Oh, oh, spicy. Oh, I don't like that kind. I mean, I love it. Wow, it's so cayenne-y. Oh. So good, but yet I don't want any of it. What? Spicy is kind of like sour. There's like a similar terp that like, holy crap. I don't know if I can eat this. Let's try one of these savory sausages. These are plant-based. They're right here. They're Beyond Breakfast Sausage, classic plant-based links. 12 grams of protein. Yada yada. Go check them out. Here's the first bite. Look deep into my eyes. So good. Every part of that is tasty. Somebody super chatted me yesterday, and I missed who it was. I'm sorry. Can you please tell me you super chatted me so I can shout you out and say thank you very much? It just shows up like 24 hours later in my analytics. I don't know if it was on one of my gaming streams or what. But thank you to the mysterious super chatter. Until I get over there to the desk, I won't know who super chatted me. Like I said, it also takes 24 hours for it to show up. So I don't think it showed up unless you super chatted me at 9 a.m. yesterday and it's 10:30 today. Then it's over there. I have to go power it on, log in, and then I'll. If you have a YouTube channel, I'll go check out your YouTube channel and I'll send you a message and I'll say thank you. And then if you join me in the live stream after I know who did it, super chatted me, then I will do something. I don't know if it's a super chat or a member if you membered up, but it's a weird amount. So I can tell you're an American. Right out of the gate, I know you're an American. Because the money in Canadian comes in like or is that after YouTube takes their share? Yeah, somebody super chatted me like $8. But was it in Canadian or did you do like a $7 or $6 American super chat? I'll have to figure out how much they take from me and then divide that by or add that, what they took. Like, I mean, I don't even know. I have to multiply that number by 20% or something, and then that's going to tell me the exact amount. Or I could just wait until it uploads to my YouTube analytics, which would be a couple hours, maybe by end of day. Hmm. Hmm. We got this absolute pure gold here. And we got more, so yeah. So that's awesome. Actually, damn it, I was supposed to press what was on the screen, I forgot. Now it's sat out all night. Fuck's sakes. As long as I go down there and press it right away, it should be okay. I was doing like 7 things, and then as I was doing one thing, waiting for the other thing, I'd come back over here and do this, and then I go back and finish that, and then I forgot this. I mean, I was so busy, I barely remembered to get laid last night. Really good breakfast. I didn't go with the shredded hash browns. I went with the cube. I'll actually be eating these. I ate some of the shredded yesterday. My God, they were awful. Horrible. These Beyond sausages with the just egg, cooked in the air fryer. Heaven. Isn't it good, babe? Oh yeah. My wife did the dishes. Unreal. So, today I'm gonna make, we might have like porridge or something later on. Something hot and warm, healthy, little maple syrup, some almond drink or oat drink across there. Fuck, it's gonna be out of this world. Make sure you tune in. I don't know when. Let's call it at about 4:20. It could be at 4:50. It could be at, no, it'll be before that. What the hell are you talking about? It'll be about 3 o'clock today. Even sooner, probably. Oh, excuse me. But I had to get that out of me. OMG, this is such a good breakfast. Oh. I have tasty breakfast a couple times a week. This, I am so cheap, you guys. I would pay for this. As long as I'll explain something. Because I'm that cheap that I have to explain this. No, I don't, there's no words that can explain and express how cheap I really am, okay? It's very, very, very cheap, okay? Yeah. In order for me to go eat somewhere, I have to know that the food is far better. It's so tasty. And I cannot make it at home without spending 2 to 4 hours in the kitchen. That's how you get me to come to your restaurant. That's the only way. Mmm, so good. So, a lot of people in Canada really disappointed in the way the country has turned, and hi, Tina Ladybug. How you doing? Where are you from? I'm in Canada. I saw you're in the States. I just don't know where. Um, are you in the Are you in the middle? Are you in like Wisconsin? Or maybe where else could you be from? Wisconsin, Ohio, Iowa. You're from Texas, Tyler, Texas. Yo, Tina from Tyler, Texas. What's really going on? That's a place? Tyler, Texas is a place? That sounds neat. Who is Tyler named after? What is the town of Tyler named after? Is it a city or a town? Like, how popular was this dude? I'm picturing Tyler in a town. Is Tyler a city in Texas? Bro, excuse me. What? Have you ever had Moroccan mint tea? It's my favorite. Okay, it's not my favorite. I love that red tea. They're all the same price. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Tina, I'm so sorry. You'd swear I was a Turkish dude living in Germany, and I can't speak English properly. What's for breakfast today, Tina? You having a little bit of a plant-based combo there, Tina. Ah. Hey Tina, did you see my thumbnail? I've been working so hard on my thumbnails, Tina. You're trying to decide. You just finished coffee. It's just, huh? Pretty good. How are you? I'm well. Tyler is a city. How many people live in Tyler, Texas? Would you all, if you all find me super debonair and attractive, and just hammer down on the like button for me, show some support. You can share out the stream. If you want to join me on the show, I have to download a program. I'm trying to decide. Just finished coffee. Well, Tina, if I were you, I would go for either a banana, organic, of course, in nature, or possibly 2 oranges, which I have on the living room table. I would then follow it up with a glass of almond drink, organic, of course, in nature, or oat drink, organic, of course, in nature. I would have a smoothie. I would take those 2 damn oranges, take a couple bananas, chuck it in my Vitamix, pour a couple liters of almond drink and oat drink in there, follow it up with some protein powder, and boom, you know? Someone's looking sexy this summer, you know? So, if you know what I mean, let's get some. I'm that dude. I don't wear a toque anymore. I don't wear sunglasses on YouTube. I'm far, far too cool for that. I don't hide my face with a big hat on my head. I am the man. But I will be wearing a G-string. I don't even know what a G-string is, but I'm going to find out this summer. I'm going to wear a G-string on a live stream. That's how hot I am. We're gonna do I'm gonna go in the living room, do a few unboxings, review some LED lights. We're doing a sleep stream this afternoon or this morning. And who knows, we might even go for a walk today. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Got some packages coming today. Damn it. Do you have an oatmeal? Tina? If you have oatmeal, do oatmeal and tell me how good it is. I might be able to eat those hash browns after. A couple sportfuls there. Yeah. I'll stick around another few minutes here. Do you ever go live, Tina? Do you ever do a live stream? I can't remember if I saw you do a live or not. When I checked your channel out last night, I saw you by the water there, doing your thing. You're fishing. I'm a vegan, so I don't promote fishing, but people are going to do what they want to do, right? That's part of being free, but the unfortunate part is that's at something else's expense. So a person who fishes may be free in doing what they choose to do, but at the harm of another, right? And we can't forget that. And we have to recognize it. As good, compassionate human beings, we must recognize that statement. I used to fish. I used to do it on a large scale. I don't talk about it either. Very bad.
I also grew up with people who fished, and most of them are sick. Most of them are sick. Farmers and fishermen are sick in the head. You're not getting what I'm saying. I know commercial fishermen that fish with gill nets in the middle of the lake. And 90% of them are definitely sick in the head. And they're all wusses too. They not even 10 of them together could touch me. But still. When I was younger, I kind of held back from saying because I knew I could, at least 2 or 3 of them could beat me up. But now, well, even as I got older, I don't know, I was like 18 or 19, I broke up a couple fights at a bar. And I felt how weak both sides of the fight were, and I was like, a couple years ago, I was scared of either of the men. And then I picked this one guy, they were both on top of each other humping, like dick to dick. And I grabbed this one guy, which he had really good burbs, and I knew his brother. And I liked his younger brother. So I grabbed this guy, and his brother's name was Todd, and the guy on the bottom was Pat. And I grabbed the guy on top of Pat, and I picked this guy straight up in the air by his gotch and by his scruff of his neck. And I dropped him. Like I picked him up like a crane, moved him here, and dropped him right on his face. I picked up the other guy, and I said, "You better get out of here." I said, "I saw that guy jump you, man. He's not going to stop. This guy's crazy." So my buddy, oddly enough, my buddy Pat has a pretty interesting name himself. But when he gets to, he was at a bar, so he was drinking and he wasn't able to defend himself properly. So I helped him out. And this other guy was, he tried coming at me like 2 different times over the course of like 6 months at the bar. And one time I just gave him like just this single elbow. He came running at me and he was like trying to hurt me, right? So as soon as he came in my general vicinity, just boom! Shouldered him and just like caught him and grazed him across like the side of his head, and he went down, and I left right away. I was like, what the hell? Everyone's like, you should just go, man. This guy's such a goof. We'll kick him out. You know, you can go. You're not in any trouble at all. But you should go, right? Just so like when he comes to, you know, he's not running at you again. And then the next time this guy was weird, man. He was so much older than me, and he kept trying to bully me. He was like constantly picking on me. I was like 19 or 20 or 21. And because of those altercations, I was doing like, you know, reps of 60, 75 push-ups, 3 sets before I would get off. You know, I would do them on a picnic table in the summertime at the beach. Take like 10 minutes. I'd do crunches and sit-ups on the picnic table, and then I'd bask in the sun, sweat, drip it off, and then I'd get up and leave, right? 10, 15-minute little workout every single day after I ran a good 5 miles on the beach. Well, like 5 miles there, then I'd make my way home. And I already did about 20K in walks every day. I had a very powerful dog, and we walked very fast and very far. So I was like a machine. And anybody that ever knew me, if they ever felt like if you ever actually, like if I shook your hand, or let's say you grabbed a hold of me and then I grabbed a hold of you, you felt so much power surging through you, you instantly let go and you're like, oh my God. I'm serious. I actually can like make people recognize without like fully like spinning you like a pizza. I can show you how strong I am by just the way I grab onto you. And so this guy comes at me this next time, and I grab a hold of him. I take him down, I chuck him in a headlock, and I'm holding him there. And there's like 60 people standing around. Middle of summer, 9 o'clock at night, 60 people standing around. I'm not going to say where I was. And I got this guy in a clinch for 3 minutes straight. And he's telling me all these weird things he's going to do to me, so I keep holding him there. I keep holding him there. And I wait until he's like no longer able to utter these horrible things to me. And I say, and everyone's looking, they're like,
finish him. They're like, finish him. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, it's just not the right thing to do though. Like he's evil, and yeah, I should, but I've already done him twice. So I let him go, and I push him, like I let him go, and I push him kind of, and he goes to the back, and it's like this, and he walks back, and he flails back. And I just like, I look at him, I'm like, do you want any more? And he goes, no. And I said, why do you keep coming at me? You're almost twice my age, you're like 100 pounds heavier than me. What is it with you? And he tells me he's jealous of me. He says it. He says he's jealous of me. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you got major issues, man. Major issues. Creepiest people I ever met, most of them, when they have a grudge, it's because they envy me. Envy is a horrible thing that goes on inside men's heads, and it makes you creepy. And you're not a man. If you're envious, you're a child. You're not a man. So, I don't envy anyone. I wish that I could hang out with, like, I don't even think like that. I was gonna say Michael Jordan, but I actually don't give a fuck about Michael Jordan. I don't like Conor McGregor. I don't like Nate Diaz. I don't like, anyone you guys think is cool. I absolutely could give a fuck about. I want to hang out with my cats, my wife. I'm good. I got friends. I got to hang out with my friends, but not famous people. I don't give a fuck about famous people. And I think most famous people are losers, to be honest with you. I really do. I know there's cool famous people out there that, they're either good looking and cool inside, like they're compassionate, cool people that make money off of Hollywood being, they look good, right? So Hollywood uses them as a tool for their makeup, for their fat infomercials, or, like when you have like a weight loss show, beauty products, clothing lines, selling cars, basically selling anything on TV, because good looking people are the ones they use. Go try and find me one hideous person selling fucking cars for Lincoln. Go try and find one hideous person. You won't. So, yeah, I'm not saying Hollywood is pure evil. I'm just saying, 90%. What Hollywood is based upon is fucking pure evil, period. Maybe 10% or 5% or 1% of the people that are in this Hollywood-like circle are fucking angels, right? No, I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat for 16 years. I got sexy legs and beautiful biceps, and I am hung like a horse, so no meat for me. 42 years old, all my hair and no high blood pressure, so these are all things women and I can go. If you don't hit me up at 2 to 4 in the morning, I'll be there all night till 2 to 4 in the morning. And I will win that race, let me tell you. But yeah, I don't, so many people in Hollywood are fake. I see it more and more. And if you don't think Hollywood drooped and seeped into YouTube, look around. We don't have to look too hard, that's for sure. Will Smith had an account on here. He had 4 million subscribers overnight. Jack Black, 6 million subscribers in 7 days. The only fucking YouTube channel that can go up in views or up in subscribers every day and never get taken back. My channel, I go up 40 subscribers. The next day I lose 12 or 20 of them, Fucking Jack Black. One day online, 1 million subscribers. Next day, 7 million subscribers. I'm like, wait a second. Where's the reduction in subscriber count that happens with all these, with me and everyone else I know on YouTube? Pathetic. Algorithm, my ass. YouTube is controlled by red-haired ginger goofs for sure. And I got a few more names that go on the list of Google stalkers. Bingus is definitely a Google stalker. We'll be throwing his name. I don't know how these people get monetized, man. There's people on YouTube smoking weed, and literally my channel was about weed. I had monetization in a month, and they took away my monetization in fucking 3 months. Right now, there's a dude on YouTube, goofiest looking goof I've ever seen, and he's smoking a tiny little bowl of weed. I don't even know if it's what kind of weed it is or what. But Bingus taught him how to grow. I was like, what the fuck? Just losers, man. So there's a connection between Bingus and Google staff and YouTube staff that I'm pushing to the government and Secret Service. And we're going to go back and we're going to check a bunch of people's Google Hangouts. And we're going to see what you've been up to. Because I know you've been bullying other channels besides just mine, you bitch. The weirdest looking old guy on YouTube. And I got a bully. But he's in America, so he's really, I can't get to him, you know? Fuck, I'd love to. There's a bunch of narcs on YouTube, and they all hang out in Bingus's chat, Toy Soldier's chat. Fucking, they call the cops on people if they see something. It's pathetic. But, you know, I had a head injury at the time. But if I was on my game a lot sooner, I would have fucking caught a lot of shit. But I was too genuine. I tried to be like, I tried to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and think that everybody on there was legit, which was a dumb fucking mistake, man. Cops are all over YouTube. And not the good cops. I mean, these are the cops that just sit around all day framing people, fucking sneaking weed into the country or drugs or whatever through their CIs. Like, how do you think drugs make it into the country? Do you think Hell's Angels aren't infiltrated by narcs who are cops? Do you watch any TV shows that show documentaries on cops infiltrating biker gangs? Biker gangs are run by cops, you fucking idiots. Everyone knows that. It's been decades cops have been running biker gangs. I could name one name here, but I won't. And the guy is a total goof. And, you know, he's a biker gang / his whole family are cops. Yet he's a Hell's Angel. It's just fucking weird what's in this country, man. But my family puts those kind of people in jail for life. So trust me when I say, if you're in a fucking gang, you're scum. And a gang still is a gang if you're in a gang of cops that are doing